Hello everyone and welcome to another race of the NR2003 Winston Cup season. I'm Interested for, and today I'll bring you full coverage of today's race. We're here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway here in Speedway, Indiana for the running of the Brickyard 400. On the pole will be RJ Bishop and on the outside is Chris Darlington. Let's get this 16-lap race underway as we hear the command to start the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
And that was the command to start the engines. Let's give you the top 10 starting line. RJ Bishop and Chris Darlington will have row 1. Row 2 is Justin Perry and Robert Henney. Row 3 is points leader Caleb Phillips and Nick Piombo, starting 6. Row 4 we have Daniel Smith and Joseph Lombard. And in row number 5 we have Ricky Kennedy and Tyler Prudente. Beautiful day for racing, and hopefully we will not see the big one today. Let's give you a few stories on some other drivers. There's Caleb Phillips. Caleb Phillips became the new points leader after Pocono. He starts 5th. Joseph Lombard starts 8th. Remember, he was the points leader going into Pocono, but got involved in the big one with 2 laps to go. Let's go to the back of the field to last week's winner at Pocono, Mike West, will start 25th in the field today. Last week he became the third repeat winner of the season, but he starts back in the 25th spot. So those are some of the stories for today's race. The hopeful RJ Bishop, like I said, he starts on the pole in that 7 Series Dodge. Folks, hopefully we won't see, if there happens to be a wreck in this race today, hopefully it will be nothing like we saw at Pocono last weekend. That was just tremendous. I mean, just wow. It was just amazing what happened at Pocono last weekend. Hopefully this will be a clean race. Hopefully this will be an exciting race, a great race. As the pace car pulls off, folks, we're getting ready for the start of the Brickyard 400 here at the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Who's going to kiss the brakes after the end of the 16-lap race? We will find out. RJ Bishop and Chris Darlington will lead them down to the green flag. The green flag is out and we are underway here at Indianapolis. Coming to lead the first lap of the race, RJ Bishop's already pulled out to a nice comfortable lead. He will lead lap 1 here at Indianapolis. RJ Bishop has got to win this season. Caleb Phillips is in the 2nd spot. Remember, he started 5th. Caleb Phillips is the points leader coming into this race in that 83 Aaron Chevrolet. He's right now in the 2nd spot. Let's go back through the field some more. There's Ryan Marin back there, trying to battle. Here we go, battle for the race lead. Here comes Caleb Phillips. Didn't get quite underneath him. He was trying to go for the race lead, couldn't get his nose underneath there. He had a good run, just not enough. And now here comes Justin Perry. Justin Perry has been on a slump lately. Justin Perry was the points leader at one point, and all of a sudden he went on a slump. He's trying to turn his season around right now, as he goes for the 2nd spot on Caleb Phillips. And he does. Here comes Chris Darlington to take the 3rd spot away. Daniel Smith is back there. Oh, we got a couple cars in the wall back there. I saw a couple cars going in the wall. Oh, and they totally went in the wall. Jesse O'Gean was one of them. Bruce Viviani was another car. These two actually went into the outside wall. You can see damage on Bruce Viviani's car. I don't know how much damage Jesse Ogeen has. We'll see. Whoops. Let's see from this camera. Doesn't look like he has any damage at all. Let me go back through the field, see. Oh, and the caution's out. Okay. No wonder we see damaged race cars. Brian Pasternak is also one of the damaged race cars. Caution flag is out as the 7th car of RJ Bishop leads them back to the caution. Oh yeah, you can see tire marks. Obviously, we had an incident that actually involved Brian Pasternak. Joshua Ball-Wickets. Oh no, actually, that looks like a separate incident. Joshua Ball-Wickets was actually running 10th, and all of a sudden he blows a motor. So something goes wrong here, folks. Let's see what happened to Brian Pasternak and the others. Well, here's the incident involving Jesse Ogeen and Bruce Viviani. First of all, as you can see, I don't know if Jesse Ogeen came up or Bruce Viviani came down, but end result, they both made contact, and both of them goes hard into the outside wall. And there you see Brian Pasternak right there, as he gets turned by Danny Wells in the 29 car. There you see Brian Pasternak goes around. I think he's going to get clobbered. Yeah, Cody Lamas in the 18 Interstate Battery Chevrolet clobbers Brian Pasternak. So Brian Pasternak goes around, and it was just basically a chain reaction incident, folks. Just nothing Brian Pasternak could have done. It was just one of those chain reaction incidents. From another angle. On board, Brian Pasternak. Danny Wells. Looking at the back of tie 9. So there you see Brian Pasternak, he's back on the racetrack. Bruce Viviani and Jesse Ogeen also made pit stops. There you see they repaired some of the damage on these guys' race car. Cody Lamas was also one of the others that got involved in the incident, but he seems to be okay, as right now it looks like he made a pit stop as well. So after Brian Pasternak went around and Bruce Viviani and Jesse Ogeen made contact with the outside wall, they're 40th, 41st, and 42nd. The running order as of right now, top 10 running order before we go back to the green flag. RJ Bishop is the leader, Brian Pasternak 2nd, Chris Dollerton 3rd, Caleb Phillips 4th, Daniel Smith 5th, Ricky Kennedy 6th, Jaron Calabin 7th, Ryan Marin 8th, Nick Piombo 9th, and Tyler Prudente will round up the top 10. I forgot to mention, but Joshua Ball-Wickets in the 67 car is in the garage after blowing a motor as soon as the caution came out. We're going back to the green flag with 9 laps to go. RJ Bishop leads them back down to the green here at Indianapolis. RJ Bishop gets a nice restart. Chris Dollerton is thinking about looking on the inside of Justin Perry. Couldn't get there. Now Caleb Phillips all over the back bumper of Chris Dollerton. Here comes Ricky Kennedy. He tried to go for the top 5. Couldn't do it there. Great battle up here. Here comes Chris Dollerton for the 2nd spot on Justin Perry. If these guys stay side by side, RJ Bishop is going to pull away. Wow, almost contact between Chris Dollerton and Justin Perry. That was close. Daniel Smith's trying to go for the 3rd spot on Caleb Phillips. Look at this pack behind them, though. Looks like Chris Dollerton will stay in the 3rd spot. Here comes Daniel Smith for the 4th spot, as Caleb Phillips getting shuffled up to the... Oh, here we go. 3 wide almost. Wow. Great battle back here, though. Ryan Marin trying to go for the 5th spot on Caleb Phillips. Can't get there. Look at that, just almost 3 wide back here. There's Joseph Lombard in the 24 car. Ryan Marin still trying to go for the 5th spot. Here comes Justin Perry all over the back bumper of RJ Bishop as we have 7 laps to go. I mean, he's right over the back bumper, all over the back bumper of RJ Bishop, trying to go for the race lead. Going down the back straightaway once again. Chris Darlington was thinking about going for the 2nd spot, couldn't do it. But Justin Perry looks like he may get a good run going into turn 3. He might try to grab the race lead and doesn't, surprisingly. RJ Bishop holds the lead. So we're going to go down the front straightaway once again. Six laps to go. Here comes Justin Perry for the race lead on RJ Bishop. Justin Perry, he was the points leader at one point this season. Has been on a slump the past few races. He's trying to turn this season around right now. Look at RJ Bishop falling back to the 4th spot. Chris Darlington went for the 2nd spot, and now Daniel Smith for the 3rd spot. Side by side, still for the 3rd spot. Here comes Chris Darlington. Thought about looking on the inside, thought better of it, I guess. But Daniel Smith still trying to take the 3rd spot away from RJ Bishop. Ryan Marin's there in the mix. Some great racing here at Indianapolis. 5 laps to go here at Indianapolis. Justin Perry is the leader. Chris Darlington right up behind him. Looks like it's a 2-car breakaway, folks. Daniel Smith gets shuffled up to the outside. He's going to lose a couple spots. And maybe more. Look at Chris Darlington right over the back, all over the back bumper of Justin Perry. Here he goes for the race lead on Justin Perry. No, he doesn't. Not a good enough run. These 2 cars have pulled away from the rest of the field. It looks like it's going to be between these 2 drivers, Justin Perry and Chris Darlington, for the win here at the Brickyard. One of these 2 drivers may kiss the bricks. 4 to go. Here comes Chris Darlington once again. Oh my goodness. Tight racing. And great racing too. Joseph Lombard is going for the top 5 spot on RJ Bishop. Here comes Chris Darlington for the race lead on Justin Perry. He gets his nose underneath there this time. And they're still both side by side. Coming to 3 laps to go here at Indianapolis, folks. Side by side coming down the front straightaway. 3 to go. And if these 2 stay side by side, Ryan Marin and Tyler Prudente is going to catch up to them. As a matter of fact, they have caught these 2. Okay, we thought it was going to be a 2-car breakaway for the win here at Indianapolis. It's turned into possibly a 5-car race. Justin Perry getting shuffled up to the outside lane. Ryan Marin the 2nd. Tyler Prudente going for the 3rd spot. I don't know how these other 5 cars came back and now battling for the lead. Here it comes Ryan Marin. This is some great racing here at Indianapolis. Look at the rest of the field actually catching these leaders. Tyler Prudente's trying to turn this season around as well. Down the front straightaway with 2 laps to go here at Indianapolis. Here comes Tyler Prudente for the 2nd spot. Look at this pack. This is some great racing here, folks. I mean, you got Joseph Lombard into the mix. Ricky Kennedy, Daytona 500 champion in the mix. But Chris Darlington is starting to pull away. I don't know, folks. It could be it. Ricky Kennedy going for the 4th spot. Look at Joshua Collard and Joshua Mudd. They weren't involved in the top 10 all race long. They're here. Looking for a top 10 spot. Here we go, folks. We're coming down to the white flag. Chris Darlington leads, coming to the white flag. We're on the final lap here in Indianapolis. Here comes Tyler Prudente. Can't get the nose underneath him. Joseph Lombard's there in the mix. Going into turn number 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time here in Indianapolis. What's going to happen on the final lap? Here comes Tyler Prudente into turn number 3. Side by side with Chris Darlington trying to take the race lead away. Oh, this is going to be a great finish. This could possibly be a photo finish here at the Brickyard, folks. Coming off turn number 4. Tyler Prudente, Chris Darlington, side by side, coming down to the checkered flag. But Joseph Lombard is getting a push on Chris Darlington. Chris Darlington will win the Brickyard 400 here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Congratulations to Chris Darlington in the Ford Kodiak Max Film Pontiac as he wins the Brickyard 400. Joseph Lombard 2nd, Tyler Prudente 3rd, Ricky Kennedy 4th, and Caleb Phillips will round out the top 5. What a great race and a great finish here at Indianapolis. And we thought, folks, that it was going to be a side-by-side finish, but Joseph Lombard actually gave Chris Darlington a push, and not only that he pushed Chris Darlington for the win, Joseph Lombard finished 2nd himself. I don't know what Tyler Prudente is going to say about that. Tyler Prudente looked like he had a shot at the win here at the Brickyard today. It did not happen. He's got to be real disappointed. I bet he was hoping that Joseph Lombard would push Tyler Prudente for the win, but it did not happen. Heck, it could have possibly been a 3-wide finish. If Joseph Lombard made it 3-wide, that would have been amazing. But congratulations once again to Chris Darlington on winning the Brickyard 400 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What a great race, folks. So let's check the race results. Chris Darlington is today's winner. Joseph Lombard finished 2nd, Tyler Prudente 3rd, Ricky Kennedy 4th, Caleb Phillips 5th, Joshua Collard 6th, Justin Perry 7th, Ryan Marin 8th, Joshua Mudd 9th, and Nick Piombo rounds up the top 10. Robert Haney 11th, Dylan Poteet 13th. RJ Bishop was battling for the win in a few laps ago. He finishes 14th. Ryan Richards 15th, Mike West 17th, Charles Jackson 18th, James Dunn 20th. Cole Dowley 21st, James Silverfox 22nd, Jesse Kohler 24th, William Cervantes 25th, Tim Figo 26th, Seth Cole 27th, Trent Dunham 28th, Dylan Young will finish 30th, Adam Akers 31st, Danny Wells 33rd, Zachary Lombard 34th, Ty Narn 35th, Jesse O'Gean 36th, Zoe Mudd 37th, Bruce Viviani 38th, Cody Lamas 39th, and Steven Gonzalez finishes 40th. Brian Peschernet, that spun out earlier in the race, finishes 41st. And Joshua Baldwin, as soon as the caution came out, he blew a motor. He will end up last in today's race, folks. So let's check the point standings. Look at the bottom right corner, folks. Good points standings right now with 15 races to go. Joseph Lombard is now the points leader by 5 points over Caleb Phillips. Justin Perry is 3rd in points, 21 back. RJ Bishop 4th in points, 98 back. And Cole Dowley 5th in points, 151 back. And Mike West rounds up the top 10 in points, 229 back. Folks, 5 races left before the chase, which I created my own chase, so don't ask why I'm thinking there's a chase system in this game, because I'm making my own chase things. Once again, congratulations to Chris Darlington on winning the Brickyard 400 here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, as he will kiss the bricks today. Folks, next race is going to be at Watkins Glen for the road course. For the running of the Series at the Glen, we will see you for race 22 of 36 at Watkins Glen.